Hi guys, it's Cornish Kayak Angler and I'm back with another rigged up fishing kayak walkthrough. In today's video, we're going to look at something a little bit different. It's a Hobie Revolution 13. Not only is it set up for a spot of kayak fishing, it's also, as you can see in the background, set up for sailing. We've got a sail on this kayak. That's pretty cool. Now the person who's buying this kayak, yeah, they want to have the ultimate fun on the water. They want to have a blast out in the wind with the sail, have some great fun, but also take some rods as well and mix it up a bit and just have a great day on the water. So we're going to have a look at how I've set this up for fishing and so they can have a little bit of fun with the sail as well. So yeah, we're here today at Cornwall Canoes with Kayak Fishing Specialist Store here in the UK. Check us out if you want to get a rigged up fishing kayak just like one of these. So let's dive in and take a look. So here we have the awesome Hobie Revolution 13 rigged up with the Hobie sail kit and a number of accessories to make this into quite a capable fishing kayak too. So I'm going to run through those now, run through how I've fitted and installed the accessories to this kayak. I'm going to start at the bow where we've got BerleyPro Bumper Bro bow protector. So yeah, it's one of these hard plastic protectors for the bow of the kayak. Bows of kayaks often take a lot of wear, especially as you're running into the beach or the slipway. They get scuffed up, scratched up, and after many years they can slowly wear away. Kayaks are tough old things, particularly the plastic that Hobie kayaks are made out of. It's really tough, durable stuff, but these are expensive kayaks and it is nice to look after your pride and joy. So BerleyPro Bumper Bro does just that on the bow of the kayak. Tough plastic shield. It's going to take the wear off the hull itself, and should one of these get a bit low and scuffed up, you can just pull them off, stick a new one on, and away you go again. And yeah, I've just stuck that one on there with clear Sikaflex EBT Plus, really nice strong adhesive, and that's stuck on there. So yeah, protecting the bow of the kayak. If we just run further back along the bow, we've got here fitted the pulley, which is part of the Hobie Anchor Trolley system. Anchor Trolley system, it's an essential requirement for anchoring on a kayak safely. You can see the line of the anchor trolley running alongside the kayak here, all the way to the back where we've got another block pulley fitted. Now these are fitted with bolts with washers and nuts behind. We're able to access the back of this area to do up the nuts and bolts through the hatch at the back and the front of the kayak. But yeah, it's a pulley system that allows you to shuttle these on the Hobie Anchor Trolley. You use rings where you pass your anchor line through, and from the seating position you can then shuttle your anchor line to the bow or to the stern, which is the point at which it's safest to run an anchor line off of on a kayak. I've run over the idea of anchor trolley systems on kayaks in the previous video. Check out the link that pops up if you want to have a detailed run through of how to use an anchor trolley, and why it's an important safety thing for anchoring on a kayak. So yeah, we've got that installed, and at the centre, just back from the seat, so it's within easy reach but not in the way of the main area where you may be fishing or whatnot, or getting in and out of the kayak, is a Zig-Zag Cleat, and this is used to lock off the anchor line. Now the Zig-Zag Cleat, it's not included with the Hobie Anchor Trolley Kit, but it's just a simple addition that we've made to this to give the user the option to lock off that anchor trolley line nice and securely so that they can anchor safely on this kayak. I'll just point out these whilst we're here at the back of the kayak. These are Hobie adjustable rod holder extensions. They plug in to the moulded in flush mounts that come as standard on the kayak. And they allow you to basically put your rods at various positions. It's sort of angle. There's a lever here that you can open up and adjust the angle, and you can twist them and mess around with them. There's this tether strap which straps to the large pad eye there on the cargo area, and it locks this in position so it can't pivot backwards. There is another strap which you can run from the top to another point on the kayak if you want to stop it also rotating forwards, but it's not so important in this case because this customer is wanting to use this rod holder for trolling. And if I just get a rod and pop that into the rod holder, you can see it's just back from the seat, but it's still within easy reach. But the idea with this is, as you're trolling a lure from the kayak, the tip takes some load, You can still see it from the seat area when you get a take, but it's easy to grab the rod and pull out the way when you get a bite. And yeah, we've put those there because it's a little snug in the cockpit and the footwell of a Revo 13. There's not a lot of space to add extra rod holders here. You can add tracks and have rod holders off here. You've got to bear in mind you're pedaling, so it's, yeah, quite a tight seating area for adding accessories up front here. So having the rod holders just tucked out the way behind, yeah, it makes sense on this kayak. And these adjustable rod holder extensions allow us to do this in quite a neat way, that simply just plug into the existing rod holders and clip off. So yeah, we've got those fitted either side there, so the customer can control as they're under sail or pedaling along. Really nice system. The very back of the kayak, we've got the large rudder blade installed and fitted. Now, as standard, you get a smaller blade, which is roughly about that size on a Revo 13. But Hobie offer this sailing rudder upgrade, large sailing rudder. It bites the water more, it makes your kayak a lot more responsive, and particularly useful when you're under sail, when you need to perform some harder turns and yeah, sort of combat the wind action on the sail. So yeah, large rudder upgrade fitted to this kayak. Whilst we're at the back of the kayak, you can see there's another BerleyPro Bumper Bro installed here, again glued on with a Sikaflex. And again, back of the kayak, when you're dragging it out of the water, this back corner is going to take a lot of the brunt of the scrapes and scratches that you might get. So having a Bumper Bro here to protect that area and take the wear off the hull itself makes sense. So yeah, really nice. We've got one of those fitted there to help protect the hull of this kayak. So we may as well move on to the main event of this kayak as such, which is the Hobie sail kit. So yeah, Hobie supply sails for their range of kayaks. I think all their models have the option to add a sail to them. And at the very front of the Revo 13, just in here, we've got a mast receiver just there. So the alloy mast of this sail, it just plugs into this slot here, which runs right to the base of the kayak, and yeah, allows you to install a sail for a bit of downwind fun. It's a fair size sail. It's not the highest of performance sails, but yeah, for general downwind running, it's a good bit of fun. And also installed to this kayak, we've got the Hobie roller furler kit here, which allows you to furl in your sail when you want to you know, sort of take the wind out of the sail as such, and yeah, sort of roll it up so it's, you know, not in use. Yeah, it allows you to just grab one of these control cords which run down the side of the kayak, and if you grab those, I won't be able to do it fully here, but as you pull it, it just turns this roller furler, and as you do it, the sail will begin to turn and furl in. If I loosen the sail, you might just be able to see a bit of that action here. So as I'm twisting it, you can see it's a little difficult to do with one hand, but the sail begins to furl up. So it allows you to roll a furler kit, allows you to do that all from the seating area, and allows you to unfurl it when you want to as well. So yeah, quite a nice bit of, there we go, a nice bit of kit there. And just, yeah, handy for aiding in control of the sail. Yeah, you got the line running to the stern of the kayak here. I've added a little block pulley just on a little clip here, clipped off to the back pad eye. Little roller block pulley there. This makes it nice and smooth to sheet in that sail there. You can put plenty of tension on it if you need to when under sail, but yeah, it rolls through that nice and easily. Then yeah, your control line's then running up to the seating area where you are to pull and control the sail there. So yeah, nice simple setup, really easy to add to these kayaks. Now I will say, when you're sailing one of these kayaks, the Revo 13, they have no dagger board, they have no centre board, so lateral stability, you've got to watch them a little bit. And to be honest, almost every user ends up adding the Hobie SideKick Armor kits, and they're a sort of small inflatable Outrigger kit, which you can bolt to the kayak, and we do have them planned for this kayak, they just haven't arrived yet. Yeah, we will be adding the SideKick hammer kit across the back here. They just install with some well nut fittings. But yeah, then it gives some yeah, sort of outriggers so that you can sail without risk of really being sort of tipped over. So yeah, worthwhile adding if you're adding a sail kit to any kayak or any Hobie kayak to add the Hobie SideKick hammer kit. So the fish finder we got fitted to this kayak, it's a Lowrance Elite FS7. Really nice fish finder, touchscreen. It's got chirp sonar, down scan imaging. It's got the HDI transducer with this, and the transducer it's still installed on the Lowrance ready scupper hole, which is located under the kayak here. You can just see that there. There's black plate behind that. The transducer's mounted in there, nice and protected, hard cover. Transducer can't get damaged, and the sonar shoots through this and reads really well. So yeah, from there the transducer, the wiring runs up through the scupper hole, just located behind the seat here. And the wiring runs into the hole through this three-way through hole kit, which is pre-installed to the kayak. So the wiring's running into there, and then it comes back out through the three-way plug seal there, fitted just in the side pocket. And out from there we've got, yeah, both the transducer and the power cable running out through there to the back of the unit. On the back of the unit here you can see, yeah, power cable plugged in one side, transducer cable the other side. And it's all mounted off a section of slide track which we've fitted to the Revolution 13. So this is the length of the Mounts Aluminium Slide Track, bolted on using M4 stainless bolts through the hole, and I've managed to be able to reach in through the hatch to do up the put the washers on the back of those bolts and do up the nylock nuts. So a really strong track system, metal track. And from that we've got a Mounts fish finder mount. It's a quick release track base 1.5-inch ball to a double socket arm to their universal electronics mounting plate. It's a rectangular platform, 1.5-inch ball on the bottom, and to that the cradle of the Elite FS7 is bolted to that using some stainless bolts. And it's ball and socket system, so we can undo this clamp, twist and move the fish finder into whatever position we want for best viewing. And where I've positioned that, I've positioned it just off the side of the kayak so we can operate the pedals without this being in the way and catching on your legs as you're pedaling. So yeah, it just kinks out enough there to do that. And to finish off the fish finder, we've got fitted one of the BerleyPro fish finder visors. Really nice bit of kit. It's basically a sun shield, but it also protects the screen from sprays and drips running down the screen as you're pedaling along and getting splashed. So yeah, it just helps for better viewing, shades the screen. It allows you to knock the brightness on the screen down a touch as well, so you can save some battery if needed, because yeah, this you know, this surround here, it just helps shade and makes the screen a bit brighter for viewing. So yeah, the BerleyPro visor, you can get them for all sorts of fish finders, really nice bit of kit. But yeah, we've got one fitted here to the Elite FS7. Yeah, running that power cable then runs, yeah, into the inside of the kayak, and we've got the battery, it's mounted in the front hatch. If I just open this up, in the front hatch we've got a 12-volt 14 amp hour battery. It's inside this little dry bag here. It's dry bag, it just keeps the battery, yeah, dry out of the dampness that you often get on the inside of kayaks. It's just clipped around the sail port there, so it's nice and secure. But yeah, the power cable just runs in through the roll top seal of the dry bag. And yeah, still plenty of room there for a trolley. I think we're having a Railblazer Sea Trug trolley that's going to fit inside here. But yeah, nice, tidy and neat. So yeah, the hatch just clips down, holds down with some bungees. But yeah, everything's neat and tidy, tucked away. And one other thing we've done to upgrade this kayak is we've put the turbo kick-up fins on the drive. So as standard, it comes with the standard length fins. We've got the longer turbo fins here. Makes it a bit faster, but it also means that you can just, you know, edge back a touch on the power you're putting into the drive, and it will still drive you along really well. So yeah, turbo fin upgrade kit to finish off this kayak. Really nice setup. Set up for a spot of sailing and a spot of fishing. Really versatile system. And yeah, looks absolutely awesome. So there we go, guys. That's, yeah, Hobie Revo 13 rigged up for fishing and sailing here at Cornwall Canoes. Check us out. We're a kite fishing specialist store here in the UK. Stock the Hobie kayaks along with a whole range of other fishing kayaks and all the accessories you need to get rigged up with an awesome setup just like this. So be sure to get in touch if you want any more info, and I hope that you found that useful, guys. Perhaps give you some ideas for setting up your own fishing kayak or your own Hobie Revo 13. Any questions on the setup, pop them in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them. And be sure to subscribe to my channel. There'll be plenty more videos just like this where I'm rigging up kayaks for fishing. Okay guys, see you again.